Okay. Okay, if you guys can see my screen, type 5. Great. So guys, I'm just telling you first some do's and don'ts. So usually, we're going to go through this session. But if you have any question, feel free to ask me that question into the chat box, and I'll try to address the question whenever I see it. But sometimes, due to some more messages and some situation, I could miss the messages. If I miss it, then ask me that question at the Q&A time. So we're going to have dedicated 15 minutes Q&A after the end of this session. So feel free to ask me there. And if you cannot ask me at the Q&A time, I'll definitely share my LinkedIn account so you guys can get in touch with me. And if you have any question, probably tomorrow, after a week, after a month, you can definitely, let me know, and I'll try my best to help you guys. Great. So today we're going to talk about content marketing. I think content marketing is something which we all know, we understand, but I have realized from last few years that content marketing actually can add more value than what we have imagined or what we know. But to adding that value, it's not easy. I think there's a few things we need to understand, we need to tweak, and we need to update, and that's why I've decided to have this session with you guys. So what's today's agenda? First of all, we're going to have an introduction about the content marketing. Then second, we're going to see some examples. The third, we're going to see the 4 steps to make amazing content. That content strategy you can apply for social media caption, for your Instagram caption. You can use in article writing. You can use your EDM. You can use your video as well. And why I have specially focused on video, because video is something that is more popular when it comes about social media marketing or digital marketing. So not only these 3, I'm also going to discuss about rules of 4E. So I have realized there's 4 types of content getting more engagement when it comes about digital marketing from my last 5 years of experience. So I'd like to share the rules of 4E with you guys. And then if we have time, what we will do, we're going to take a look into a platform that's probably going to help you to create social media marketing video within a very short period of time. All right. So let's introduce myself. So I'm Norid. I'm the head of digital marketing for Juai IQI. Juai IQI is one of the leading prop tech company in Southeast Asia. We have operation in 21 countries. So I'm managing a team of like 21 people in Malaysia and China. And apart from that, I'm also a public speaker. So I'm speaking in different conferences and different events. But apart from that, I'm also passionate digital marketing trainer. I have worked with different institutes in Malaysia, and I have worked in Brunei as well with some institute as a trainer as well. So digital marketing is my passion. I live, dream, sleep on digital marketing. This is something I do it from my heart. Definitely, I do it for my living, no doubt. But I think even if there is a no involvement of like living, I can still continue digital marketing. So I'm very glad that my passion and my work really align well. Not everyone has that luxury, but yeah, I'm very glad that my passion and my work is digital marketing as well. Okay, now let's start our session officially. I'm not going to make this session too long. I know, according to science, if you have a session more than 30 minutes, your brain start refusing to take the information. So definitely, I want to finish it by 45 minutes because the content we'd like to discuss, we cannot finish by 30 minutes. I wish I could do that. But I'll try to, like packet it within 45 minutes, and then we're going to jump in for the Q&A session. So the first thing, what is content marketing? And you know why I'm saying or asking you guys, what is content marketing? Because as a marketeer, I had at least 3 to 4 years, I had a wrong perception about content marketing. So what I used to know about content marketing, I realized that's actually not 100% correct. That was partially correct, but I think this is not 100% correct. So I would like to ask you guys, when we talked about content or content marketing, what comes in your mind? Just write, there's no right, no wrong. Just let me know in the comment box, when we said content or content marketing, what do you understand? What comes in your mind? Or what's your perception? So I'm looking for some answer from you guys, because this class, I want to make it like a both way communication class. Yes, I'm going to share some information to you guys. I'm not here to teach you anything. Anyone who is more than 18 years of old, it is very hard to teach them something new. I'm here to give you guys some information. And that information, if you can pick it up and if you can explore it, I'm pretty sure you can find it pretty useful for your business. So that's why we'd like to make it like two-way communication, and that's why I need your support for the response. So can you guys tell me, when we say content or content marketing, what comes in your mind, or what is your understanding about content or content marketing within one word or like one sentence? We have around like 40 plus people. Okay, so the first answer we got from Hafiza: providing content that provides value or certain target customers. Okay, attract or engage customers. Great. Engagement, Nafizuddin, from publishing product. Emotion, content that will drive targeted audience to the action. Okay, now let me ask you, is email is a content or not? What do you guys think? Is email is a content? Email is a content. Okay, what do you guys think? Is the picture you use in your social media and the caption you write, both of them are separately you consider as content? The answer is yes, absolutely. I'm very good to see, guys, that you guys have a very clear idea. You guys are not like me who had confusion. So I used to think content probably is all about writing something. If you're writing the social media caption, probably this is the content. The social media graphic is not a content. And then I used to think, when people are writing article, this is the content. But then I realized, whatever we do, like whenever we create visuals, it's a content. We do podcast, it's a content. We do video, it's a content. We do article, it's a content. We do infographic, it's a content. So any material we are using is actually a content. Okay, so content is anything, almost like everything is a content, whatever things we created for our marketing. So what is content marketing? Before I talk about content marketing, I just want to give you one line definition of marketing. Marketing is very simple: the process of reaching your target consumers. Okay, so this process is called marketing. So when we use content to reach my target consumer, that's what is called content marketing. Content marketing we can use in our social media marketing. So when we use content in our social media platform, that means we're using content marketing for our social media, right? When we are creating content for SEO, that means that's a content marketing for our SEO. So I hope now you guys got a very clear picture about content and content marketing. It's good to see most of you have very clear picture about it, but it's just like giving you the briefing. All right, now I want to ask the second question and the most important question. What do you think? Why do we create content, or why do we consume content? What do you think? Whatever comes in your mind, you can write it. Why do we create content, or why do you create content, or why do you consume content? Just write whatever comes in your mind. There is no right, no wrong. Valerie, to rely information to consumers. Very good feedback. Okay, I want to see some more answer. To attract customers, right? As a form of information and entertainment. Very good, Adil. Zara, entertainment information. Really good. Engagement to audience, right? But why do we create content? I want to know a specific answer. Why do we create content? Or when do you search a content? To engage. Okay, let me try it, and you guys let me know, do you agree with me? Okay, Muhammad Adam actually gives a very close answer. He gives a very close answer to send a message. I actually like his answer. It's a very good right answer. Okay, Hafiz are also very close. We create content to share information that solves a pain point that people are looking for. Very, very close answer. Okay, I would like to make it very simple. I would say we create content to solve a problem, or we look for a content to solve a problem. Do you agree? If you agree, type 3. If you are not sure, type 5. Those who are not sure, for that, I'd like to give an example. Say for you are having stomach pain, you search the home remedies of stomach pain. You want to make green tea latte, you're going to search on the YouTube how to make green tea latte. When is the next Spider-Man movie release? You saw the trailer, but you don't know the dates. You're going to search when is Spider-Man new movie is releasing. Okay, so whenever you are creating content, but again, not every content creator create the content having that purpose in their mind. So if you'd like to be a good content marketer, if you want to create a content that can make a difference, you need to create a content to solve a problem. Even if you're making an entertaining content, if you're making like dancing or funny content, if that content can serve a purpose of solving a problem, it will make a difference. Okay, how having these things in your mind can make a difference? I'm giving an example. So last year, at the time of pandemic, uh, like the Facebook Live became so popular in Malaysia. I'm not sure what happened in the Brunei, but in Malaysia, everyone becomes a digital marketer. Suddenly, everyone was doing Facebook Live, and like, hi guys, oh, now pandemic, I thought adding some value to you guys, so I decided to share some information. And from my neighbor's cat even start doing Facebook Live. I think so. So there was less viewers and more content creator was there. But the problem is, after 1 year later, 95% people are not existing into the zone. They already left out. And the reason they left out, they create content because they were so bored. They didn't create content to serve anyone's problem. They create content because they had nothing to do. They wanted to solve their own problem, and that problem people don't care about it. But when you are a content marketer, you need to think of your consumers. Your consumers can be in a very low scale to high scale. The numbers of your consumer can be very low to high, but you should have some consumers who are looking for a solution. Another example, last year at the time of pandemic, a guy did a YouTube live, and he started the live and went to sleep. And that video got 2 million of views. So definitely it looks like it's a good content, but actually it's not, because that guy got the 2 million and then he makes another 200 videos. None of the videos even got 5,000 views. The reason is you are creating a content without having a purpose. So that's why always remember, whenever you're writing an article, whenever you're creating a social media caption, you have to think like that from your customer, that what kind of problem I'm solving. If people are looking for or finding this content, is it giving any information, and how we can solve that problem. So some of you have written by providing them information, by providing them a value, how you can create those value. Like 3 courses you can start today for free if you want to start your career in digital marketing. 5 places you should look for in Brunei if you think for a weekend getaway, right? 5 trainer you should take a look in Brunei if you're interested to learn about technology. So now you are solving a problem. You are solving a problem. So whenever you have that mindset that I want to create a content to solve a problem, then I'm telling you, the problem can be small, the problem can be big. It doesn't matter. But if you have that mindset, you are one step ahead as a content marketer. All right. Now I want to show you some examples. In these examples, I focus 2 things. First, solving the problem, the thing we have discussed. And the second thing, I want you guys to take a look that the structure of the content. The structure of the content. So first thing, the problem statement, having the mindset to solve a problem before you create a content. Does it exist or not? That thing we're going to see. The second thing you will see, the structure of the content. All right. Now, I have taken screenshot from different places. Email marketing, social media post, social media advertisement, social media video posting, article, and pop-up advertisement. So 6 different types of thing I have screenshot for you guys to give you guys the example. Now, you know, I want you guys to see the example properly, see the discussion, hear the discussion properly. So when we're going to have the discussion in the next slides, it will make more sense to you guys. Okay, now let's take a look to the EDM. That means the email marketing. 40% off annual premium plans. So email marketing in here, I want you to focus on the structure, not on the problem statements. Okay, for this one, just take a look into the structure. That means the beginning structure of the content. Now take a look to the second one, the social media post. What's written there? Ever wonder what types of assets you should include your portfolio to wow the potential clients? So in here, they mention something that can solve your problem. What kind of problem it can solve? If you're an entrepreneur or if you're someone who deals with the clients and you'd like to impress your clients when you meet the clients or when you're having the meeting with the clients, it can solve your problem. But there's a similarity between this one and this one. Okay, so not only it has focus to solve a problem, the structure you need to remember. The structure part we're going to discuss or mention again later. Now take a look to the third one. This one. It's a video actually. So I couldn't share the video, so I took the screenshot. If I could have showed the video, it could have made more sense. But let's take a look because the video actually mentioning about the problem statement or focusing on the problem. But yeah, I think if you read the caption, it's actually quite good enough as well. So what's the caption? If you're exercising more than 30 minutes a week, you are likely wasting precious time, energy, and potentially destroying your muscle growth. Is it focusing a problem? What do you think? These 3 lines, do you think is it focusing a problem? So what do you guys think? By reading these 3 lines, is it addressing a problem? You can type in the chat box. Anyone? The 60 people. Actually, I want some response that shows you guys are in the class and you're also utilizing, like your imagination. The answer is yes. It's good to see Safwan, Valerie, Hadia. Thanks a lot for being very responsive. Alia, Muli. The answer is it's focusing a problem. Okay. So what's the problem? The problem is if you're someone who is actually doing the gym, exercise, or even you want to start your gym and exercise, or yes, Noor Haslina actually mentioned if you have a weight issue, you're going to see this video. Okay. Now let's take a look to the next one. Want to ignite your business with crazy good copy? Again, mention a problem. That means if you're having a problem with your copy, if you're a copywriter, if you want to improve your copy, and if you want to improve your business with the digital marketing effort, then definitely you understand it is going to solve some certain problem of your business. So we have seen some certain structure. Now let's take a look about the article and the pop-up ads. Let's read the first 2 lines. This is an article published in entrepreneur.com, and entrepreneur.com is one of the best portal where you'll find the articles from the legends of the industries, right? So what's the first 2 line? So the first 2 line was 5 people approached me last month to write about them in the news. 4 of them wanted to pay me for it, which is guaranteed way to ruin your writing career. Okay, it's not solving a problem, but it's something similar structure we see in here. Okay, now let's read this line as well. The pop-up advertisement. Well, this is awkward. So now if I ask you, what is the similarity you guys see in between this line This two line, this first line, this three line, this two lines, and this one. What is the similarity? Do you guys see any similarity in pattern? If you see, what's that? If you don't see, then you can write no. Nur Haslina said direct message. Okay. Short and simple headlines. No, there's a similarity between these four. Focusing on the problem, yes, but there's another thing is there. Just wait for another 1 minute. Yes, Valerie is absolutely right. They focus on something that is actually draws your attention. It can be your pain, it can be a shocking statement, it can be, a data as well. So Valerie was absolutely right. It was actually focusing to, put your brain into the fire that, it is giving a message that is to draw your attention. In here, it talks about the discount directly. So it is kind of a hook for you. This one also, the way it has been written, it is draws your attention. Again, it provides you information that is definitely going to draw your attention, going to make you shocked. Really, I exercise. If I exercise 30 minutes in a week, I'm going to suffer more. I'm actually exercising 45 minutes in a week, and even 3 hours in a week, 4 hours in a week, 5 hours in a week. And then, like that is actually draw your attention. So similarly in here, oh my God, if that person writes about the people who's going to ruin his career, how? Okay, this one. Well, this is awkward. Why this is awkward, right? So now this is what all will make sense in here. Okay, from my last 7 years of experience working in digital marketing, leading the copywriting team. I'm not a copywriter, but I am leading the copywriting team. And I'm also written in different publishers in Malaysia and also some other publishers in different countries. So from all of my experience, I felt there's a 4 steps. If you follow these 4 steps, you can create an amazing content. No matter what, you want to write an article, you want to create a video, you want to create a social media caption, you can implement every single places this strategy almost in 95% times. Almost in 95% times, you can follow these 4 steps to create a great content. And if you guys have seen the advertisement or caption from good companies, I'm telling you, if you now see, they're going to follow, they actually follow these 4 steps as well. So what are these 4 steps? Let's try to explore that. The first one is the attention. So how you can get the attention in 2021? If you ask me, Norit, what is the most expensive things? What is the first things we should care about? That is the attention of the people. People are now crazy busy. What I mean by crazy busy, we are using multiple apps. So say for Valerie sent me a text in WhatsApp, I'm replying her, and then suddenly, Safwan texts me in my Facebook, and then I was checking Safwan's message, and then suddenly Raihan also called me, and then I forget to reply Valerie and Safwan. And I don't know, is it happening with you guys or with you or not, but this is what is a very common trend I see in Malaysia. As we are having a lot of apps and devices, our attention span is very, very small, and scientifically, a person giving you the attention span for like 3 to 5 seconds, maximum 5 seconds, you get the attention from the people. So in 5 seconds, you have to do something great so you can get some extended time. So he can give some extended time beyond that 3 to 5 seconds. So how to get the attention, or how to get a hook, how to start with a hook. Now you can see hook, they played with the discount. Usually 10 to 20% discount is a normal discount. Anything beyond 30% discount is a hook. What is the hook here? If you are the wow, you see, if you want to wow your clients, you're going to read the further messages, right? Again, the data mentioned in here, shocking. And Mindvalley is a company who is very data driven company, right? They have a lot of data. So when they mention a data, you take it very seriously. Again, the hook, right? Again, what is the hook in here? If you want to make your copy crazy good, it's a hook. And another hook is want to ignite your business, right? There's two hook. What else? Also in the hook, you can see in this advertisement, the picture is also quite a nice hook. This picture is also quite a nice hook. This picture is also quite a nice hook. Okay. For the article, this two line is a great hook. So whenever you're writing an article, you're doing an EDM, you're making a social media caption, you're posting a video, you better to start with a hook. And you know, I saw a video of Mindvalley as well. The first line of the video, the first 3 seconds, Vishen, their CEO is saying, these three things, I wish I know it 5 years back, then I could have made my business double profitable. 3 seconds, the first line he mentioned that. It's a hook. So do you guys understand now what is a hook when you want to create a content? What should be your hook? Your hook can be a shocking statement. It can be a problem. It can be a data. It can be anything. So if you guys have a clear idea about what is a hook or how you get the attention, please type 3. If you have any question, please write the question. Fantastic. So now you guys can understand why I showed the example earlier. Because now when I'm going to explain it, it will make more sense, right? So once you get the attention, the next thing is also more challenging. That is, you need to hold that interest of the people. It's not easy to hold the interest of the people. All right. Guys, I was thinking to have a break after 2 minutes because, I feel like after 30 minutes, if you have a 5 minutes break, come back and again, it refresh our memory, right? So I'm just letting you guys know probably after 2 minutes, we're going to have a break. So the next part is the interest. Okay. Yes, yes. So what is interest? So to create the interest, you need to open up the loop. Okay. So, when we see a movie comes with a teaser, right? So teaser is probably 10 to 15 seconds. And then it releases the trailer. The trailer is kind of like opening up the loop, right? So the attention, you got the people's attention. Now we're going to take a look how we can opening up the loop to create the interest. But let's have a 5 minutes break. As Nurshalina said, yeah, I'm going to hold your interest. So let's take a 5 minutes break, refresh our memory, take water, and then we're going to start from 2:34. All right. Thank you guys. See you guys at 2:34. All right, guys, welcome back. I hope you guys have enjoyed the 5 minutes break. So we are good to start now. All right, as I said, we're going to see how we can create the interest. So I'm going to show you the example from the screenshot I have taken, but at the same time, I'll try to make an instant example. So, if you guys can catch it easily. So let's take a look to the examples. All right. Let's take a look this one because this is the only thing I have captured which has detailed pictures. So the first line, want to ignite your business with crazy good copy. It draws your attention because usually in your phone, you can probably see the first line and then you need to click see more to see the further, right? And then she starts teasing you by providing more information. And what's the information she has provided? Learn how to write a high converting sales page with my simple and proven 16-step formula, even if you don't consider yourself as a copywriter. It's a very good look. Why it's a very good look? She has mentioned a lot of things. She said, if you're looking for a high converting sales page, and if you need a simple way of like copywriting, and then if you're not even a copywriter, you can take a look into this course as well. So why I said it's a very good look, because say for some time it reached a digital marketer whose main job is not probably writing the copy, but probably whenever he asks the copywriter cannot give him the way he's liking a copy. So it can be great for him. Or if it's a copywriter, then if he's a copywriter wants to improve himself or wants to know different angle, then that can be also a good teaser for that person as well. So we get an idea what is a opening up a loop. But now let's make an example from right now. Give me an industry name or give me a product so I can think of how we can use an example of like opening up a loop. I can use my brain a little bit as well. Tell me anything that probably I can try to think of creating a content, and then what should be the loop. I can tell you guys. Anyone would like to suggest something, or I can think of something? By the way, don't get confused when I take a look into my right side, because right side I have the chat from you guys. So that's why I'm focusing on the right side quite a lot of time. Okay, I think you guys are not sure what to suggest. So let me think of something. So as okay, Sarah, Tesla is I mean, let's talk about a product probably which is we can relate to our day-to-day life, right? Tesla is something too much for me. Okay, bread, right? Bread. I like bread one. Okay. So say for you, you are going to write an advertisement about the bread. So the first line, imagine you got a good hook. So let me think of a good hook first. Okay, imagine your bread you're making with the it's a wholemeal bread. Imagine it's a wholemeal bread. So you can write like, do you know? Okay, let me think. Okay, wholemeal bread can give you 20% more protein and vitamin. That's what you need when you're staying at home in this pandemic. Hope. Okay, now let's like opening up the loop, and then on the opening up the loop we can actually opening up in a different way. Different people plays in a different, like some people actually opening up the loop by put the pricing strategy. Some people actually make you scared, like say for hospital and doctors make you guys scared. And some people actually show the real impact. So say for the bread, you can say like, or probably you can start like, do you know 70% of Brunei locals prefer to buy this bread over any other bread? And then you can say, like, our bread is a wholemeal bread which can give you the vitamin and the minerals and the proteins, especially when you're staying at home in this pandemic. So see, hook, and I put a nice opening up the loop, right? So first of all, 70% Brunei locals are buying this bread. Then you probably read the further, okay, why they're like buying 70%, no way. And then when you see like, wow, it's not only they're buying, if they're eating it, it's actually better for your health. And now I'm staying at home, I cannot go out. That is very relatable, right? Let's think of another example. Someone said toothpaste. Okay, you guys put me in trouble. Like I never did marketing for toothpaste, but um, mm, what usually we have the issue of toothpaste. What are the issue we have for, like, like in our mouth? I think one of the issue. Okay, I tell you. Okay, I'm not having any idea about toothpaste right now, but I'm talking about the toothbrush. Okay, um let me talk about the toothbrush. So one of my friend actually make a post. So he said, this toothbrush cost me 300 ringgit. Okay, so that means almost like $100 in Brunei. So the first line was like, this toothbrush cost me 300 ringgit, and I hope that can save my money, so I can save some money to go to my for my dental checkup. So that was the first line he wrote. And then he write a little bit of about his brush he bought, and it's called Zimune or something. I forget the brush name. Zimune or something. I forget the brush name. But when he put that first line, I find it very funny. But then he actually writes his experience by using, an automated brush over to a manual brush. And he told that the impact he felt in like last 3 months, and why he actually preferred to buy a better brush, because he initially used I think the cheaper one. I think the Oral B, the cheaper one, I think $30 or something, and now he is buying something with the $100, and he was actually justified the reason. And after I see that post, I actually bought two brush. So you see, a good hook. First of all, it was hook because I couldn't believe someone spent $100 to buy a toothbrush, right? And then I find it very funny. But when I read the rest of the things, and he put some pictures as well, I was like, whoa, I want to buy this brush. And actually, I end up buying that one. So I couldn't give you the example of like toothpaste, but I give you the example of like toothbrush. Okay. Or probably I can give the example of like digital marketing course, because I have taken digital marketing course in Brunei as well. Like there's a 2 days full day course I've taken in Brunei back in 2019. So therefore, I realized that most of the people in Brunei is heavily depending on Instagram marketing, right? I think, like my students, I did two batch over there, 2 times I travel. And in first batch I had 15 students, and second batch I had around like 11 students. And I think 90% of them are active in Instagram over to any other social media platform. And so probably if I'm a marketer who would like to train digital marketing, then my first line will be, um, do you know 80% Brunei locals are doing Instagram marketing wrongly? Okay, something like that. I'll definitely tweak it, but I'm just giving you the thoughts. Or probably most of the Brunei are doing Instagram marketing in a wrong way. You want to avoid it, and then I'm going to explain. I'm going to say like most of the people in Brunei don't run advertisement by using ad manager when it comes about Instagram advertisement. And when you're not doing that, you're reaching 30% lesser people, and your ad cost is up to 50% more. Are you interested to learn more and deep dive in digital marketing? Sign up for my course. So does it make sense? Do you understand how I can start a hook? How I have opening up the loop? Did you understand? If yes, type 3, please. I'm so sorry I couldn't give the example of like toothpaste. Nothing was coming in my mind. But I tried to compensate with some other example, right? All right. So desire. So on the desire part, it's very tricky. On desire part, you need to tell people how it's going to make an impact in your life. Okay, so or probably in the desire part, you can also play with the price as well, or probably how it has been like great. Or so say for as I given the example of like digital marketing, so all the Bruneians are doing it in a wrong way because they're not using ad manager. And then the next paragraph in the desire, I'm going to say like, after I have courses in Brunei, 70% of my students start getting better results in Facebook, and their conversion is goes up to 70%. Okay, so we are offering a customized digital marketing course with a 30% discount. So see, it is creating a desire. First, I told my consumers how it is making an impact, and then I also put a discounted as well. Another way of creating desire, I can say like, learn from industry expert with 10 years of experience who is also a TEDx speaker, trained 10,000 people in last 4 years. So it is also creating desire. First of all, you get to know most of the people running ads wrongly, and then you get to know about something called ad manager, which probably you haven't explored. And then the trainer's profile sounds very tempting. TEDx speaker, 10 years of experience, head of marketing in somewhere. So that's creating a desire. Sometimes it is like people create desire in a different way. Like say for if it's brush, it's like first 10 units we are only giving for like 50% discount, and people gets crazy to get the first 10 units, right? But you never know when is the first 10 units are going to end. So you're going to tempt, like create a situation that will tempt them too much, so they cannot resist themselves. It's going to make their desire high and high, right? So this is something like that. So it's something like, you fall in love with a guy or girl, and then you communicate, you make the interest, you find, wow, she is or he is very nice. And then when you meet her like on a frequent time, you realize he's also a good person, or she's also a good person and also very talented. That creates the desire to take your relationship further. It's something like very similar we can implement in our content as well. So if you see the example in here, the example we have used. Yes, Sarah, you are absolutely right, Sarah. Okay, if you see Alex Katoni, I actually like her advertisement. So if you see the teaser, want to ignite your business, blah, blah, blah. And then she start looping, opening up the loop, and then she creates the desire in this two part. Okay, she said, who is she? And over last decade, I've helped dozens of entrepreneurs and brand ignite their business with the words that sells. So if you're an entrepreneur, or even if you're a small business or a business, you got a reason. Okay, this is kind of creating the desire. And now I'm teaching my best techniques. It's like the best part of your, tempting you. Now I'm teaching my best techniques, tips, and templates in my upcoming 5 days Write and Ignite challenge. So you see, got the attention, opening up the loop, and then teasing you too much. Okay, so that's the example of like creating desire. So usually we mention the benefits or how it can make an impact if you do that, or how it have make impacted previously. That was work as very good into the desire part. So guys, if you have got the idea about attention, interest, and desire, please type 7 so I know it's pretty much clear. Great, great, fantastic. So the last one, it is pretty easy. When you have the desire, have the interest to buy something, what is the next thing you're going to expect? So Angun, would you please turn off your mic, because I think I cannot turn you on. Sit here. Yes, Hazid, you're absolutely correct. That means, Yes, Norid, you have teased me enough with the information, with the data, and showing me the impact. But now I want to know, can I buy this product or not? Is it available or not? When I can buy this product? So, Apple do it very well. They make the announcement that we're going to have the events. We're going to make the event. They make the event announcement like after 7 days, got the attention. And on the interest part, they actually start slowly showing the product. They don't start with the iPhone. They start with the least important one, probably the iPad or Apple Watch, and then eventually they move to the iPhone. And when they talk about the iPhone, they don't talk about the best feature first. They talk about the best feature in the middle or the last, right? They keep up the desire, and then the last they give you the CTA. By the way, from tonight you can pre-order your phone. It's like CTA. So that means when you give information, when you teach people, when you got the attention of the people, then you need to tell people from where they can buy, and you should tell them what to click, where to find, what they can discount, etc., etc. So there's a one line, like if you want to know more about this product, please click sign up, please click this link, please fill up this form. So that will make your content marketing impactful. I'm talking about 5 years before 2016, when we first start writing article, and then my boss was asking me, okay, your team is writing article, but how do you know your article is doing well? So guys, how you justify my article is doing well or not? What do you guys think? If you anyone is a writer here, an article writer, you guys can tell me. If you're writing an article, how do you justify your article is performing well, or your article is probably making impact in business? Traffic and shares. Okay, anyone wants to try? Actually make a small tweak, and that change the whole game for us. Comments and views. All right, okay, it's a tips for all the Grammarly to fix your grammar, not to understand the performance of the article. Okay, traffic, shares, and views. Yeah, it's a good data, but you don't know like who actually read it. Do they really relevant or not, right? How do you know the views and the readers you got, is it relevant or not? How do you understand? Anyone can tell me how you can understand? Okay, Sarah, I think, yeah, I'm going to answer it now. So what I did, I make a small tweak. Let me share my screen. Just a minute, so I can show you guys what tweak we made. By the way, can you see my website I have opened? If yes, please type 3. If no, just type no. Okay, allow me to share my screen again. Just a minute. I think now you can show, now you can see. So say for, we make an article that condominium versus service apartment, 5 quick facts you need to know before buying. Okay, we got 30,000 views. That's what we know, that okay, how many views we got, right? It's a very good number of people have did, but my boss wants to know a little bit more specific. So what we did, we actually do something. We have added a form, and you see, did you know that service resident is the most sought after resident property type all the time? If you have interested, leave us a name and we will find the perfect unit just for you. Okay, and then if I show you another one, so the form is name, email, phone number, and the country I want to invest, blah blah blah. Okay, another one I want to show you. Probably top 6 Australia's housing types and its differences, right? So we have make an article about different types of housing in Australia, and then a form. And trust me, every week, we got around 60 to 70 leads in our blogs. 60 to 70. It's not a matter of joke. So imagine when we didn't had, when we didn't had, sorry. So when we didn't had the form, we are actually missing out 60 potential consumers. We're just relying on traffic, views, that's it. You know, the number of the conversions happening very less, but the leads we are getting from the article, this is very great because when you're going to read a full article and when you're going to sign up, what do you think? That article, sorry, that lead is serious or not? You read a full article and then you sign up by typing. What do you think? That lead is serious or not? What do you guys think? When you read a probably 500 words article, and at the end of the article you see you can register to get further more information. So when you register for it, are you a serious buyer or like a serious person or valid lead or not? Simply a valid lead or not? Answer is yes. It is a very valid lead. It is a damn valid lead. Compared to your advertisement, compared to your social media posts, it's damn, very damn valid leads. The reason is a person who read it for like 3-4 minutes, put and type, spend another 1 minute by giving the information, that lead is get serious lead, I'm telling you. That's how we start seeing some great growth in our marketing. So what we did, we just add a CTA end of our article, just simply put a CTA. We have added different CTA as well in our article. I'm not going to cover that one because not everything I would like to share in here, but yeah, a little bit of CTA can make a huge impact. So I think this is one of the biggest tips I've shared in today's session. All right, now we're almost like the end of our session. So like every people is asking me now, what's about creating a content? What kind of content I should create? I get confused. And to me, from my last few years experience, I think the 4 types of content is really effective. So the first one is the entertaining, the second one is educational, the third one is encouraging, the fourth one is emotional. So what is the example of entertaining content? The reason, the TikTok getting the huge success because it's a damn entertaining platform. When you're slogging your ass in your office and you come back to your home at 6 or 7 p.m., you don't want to listen to serious stuff. You would like to prefer to have something entertaining. And that's the reason TikTok becoming more popular. And not only the content in TikTok, the memes, the fun facts can be the great example of entertaining content. So say for you're selling toothpaste and then you can make a fun fact. Probably fun fact one is, do you know if you don't brush your teeth for like 2 times by age of 45, higher chance you're going to have serious teeth problem or tooth problem, right? Or probably the people who are not using a good quality of toothpaste, they might lose their few teeth before they turn 50. So the fun facts. So the fun facts, on the top you put fun facts, you put the facts, and on the right side you got the logo, and on the right side probably you can put your toothpaste picture. At the bottom you can put the even toothpaste picture. So people are getting the information and at the same time they see your toothpaste. So when they go to the market, they can relate it. Okay. So the entertaining content is damn engaging. Even Netflix have created memes. Let me share it just a minute. Wait a minute. Just give me a moment. I need to get that URL for you guys. Just give me a minute. I'm opening my WhatsApp to get the link. Sorry. Actually, I made a content about it. So I just want to share that content with you guys. So, okay, I think you guys can see it. So I make a post in my Instagram, and you can see. So entertaining, under entertaining content, we can actually use meme, fun facts, puzzles, original pictures behind the scenes. So there's an example of like meme from Netflix. So my plan is you, but 2020 is actually like you're like closed. So my plan was I'm going to meet my girlfriend or boyfriend. I'm going to have some great time, but actually in 2020 I'm just being frustrated by staying at home. So there's a lot of examples we see from like different companies who are using it. All right. Okay, now let's get back to my slides. All right. So the second one is the educational content. I think most of you get an idea what is educational content, but remember, educational content doesn't mean it has to be serious educational. Like say for if you want to, if you can make how, if you know how to make green tea latte, you can actually make a content out of it, because how to make green tea latte can be an educational content for someone else. Because you know, I'm a big fan of green tea latte, and I want to make it at home and I have no clue how to do that. And then I have actually checked out few YouTube videos, and now finally I know how can I make it. All I need is just a frother to have that creamy and smooth feeling. So anything can be educational content. And you know, the most searched content in the YouTube is how to. That means people are looking for how to make green tea latte, how to be a digital marketer, how can I find a place in Brunei. So, you know, and I think this is where we are lacking. And I saw in Brunei when I went there, especially in 2019, and also January of 2020, I didn't see people are creating a lot of content on YouTube. So I think it's a great opportunity for you guys to leverage that platform as well. The third one is the encouraging content. I'm pretty sure you guys have idea what is encouraging content, but encouraging content can be a little bit of different. So say for you have a successful buyers, and just make a video of like 30 seconds, and that person is going to tell you that the experience he had by working with you. So like, hey, I have worked with Muhammad Hajid, and he is a great guy in when it comes about content marketing. It's not only he helps me to give the idea of content marketing, but also he have executed it and help me to get the right data, show me the right metrics, and it is really making an impact to my business. So when you see that kind of content, that will encourage the other consumers to work with you. And other types of encouraging content can be, you know, like you can probably talk about your success. Probably you have started your career with very low expectation last year, but what you have done in last 1 year, and you came to a certain place, you won some award, or you probably got a project working with Google, something like that. So you know, like that kind of stories can be falls under encouraging content. And emotional content, I'm pretty sure you guys knows about it. You know, in Mother's Day last year, we make a video. So the people who cannot see their parents in Malaysia, so we try to capture a raw emotion. So we said, hey, you're gonna call your mom, and you're gonna turn on your mic, and then you're gonna say like, Mom, happy Mother's Day, and I love you. And you know, we actually selected 5 people. Out of 5, the 3 moms on the other side, they actually literally cried, because first of all, they couldn't see their children for a long period of time. And when it's a Mother's Day, and when they say I love you, it's just, you know, like break their heart, and they share all the emotion. And phone was in the loudspeaker, so we actually able to capture the whole emotion, and it was a fantastic content. So you know, for the emotional content, you don't have to talk about your business directly, but the emotional if you touch your client emotionally, people will find out who actually have done it. So say for if you're a company who's selling digital marketing course, but if you have taken the initiative, if you have provided free training at the time of pandemic and you have communicated that messages, people will remember you because this is an emotional content, right? So, like at the time of pandemic, as I was not able to contribute a lot of money, so what I did, I have taken a lot of free sessions. And even, like when I came to know Brunei is having lockdown, and I said, yes, I'm on, like to assist anytime, any kind of help. I think I'm there. So this is what is the way of playing the emotional content, right? But there's one more content that can make the difference if you can mix of entertaining and educational. So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen nowadays in Reels and also in um, TikTok, people are saying how to be a, so they make a video, something like how to be a 3 steps to be a digital marketer. 1, 2, 3, right? And they have done a lot of videos with dancing and the information, moving with the information. So to me, this is a really great example of like content. People like to get engaged with that content, and it is really great. And the bite-sized content is really playing a vital role because in 2021, if you're someone who wants to write big content or to create a very big video, it will be not a good idea unless you are creating a podcast and you're focusing to build your YouTube. That's a different case. All right. So these 5 types of content can be your gateway and take your business to the next level. So I think that's actually all from me because the steps of creating, crafting content is you guys actually will understand it. I'm going to share this slide to you guys. But one thing I'd like to share with you, as I told you, I'm going to share your name. That name is a great platform to create animated or any kind of social media videos. So I want you guys to try this one. It's called Biteable. It's going to cost you, I think, $30 to create and download unlimited videos. It's a great platform to create video for your social media platform. So I didn't show it because we don't have enough time. And I want you guys to explore it. And I want to see how many actually explored and how many drop me the question. So if you guys have any question regarding the session or anything, or if you want the further help from me, or if you guys think I can assist you in digital marketing or digital marketing training, feel free to connect me in LinkedIn and drop me your text. Usually I reply people within 24 hours unless I missed your message or probably I'm dead. The reason sometimes I missed message because I probably got a message, and if I didn't check within like 2-3 hours, then I get 10-15 messages, and sometimes I missed it. But I'm telling you, if you ask me any question, I'll try to answer it as much as I can. So those who have tried Biteable, that's great. Those who haven't, I'm telling you, it's really worth trying. All right. So guys, that's all from me. Now we're going to open for the Q&A session. So if you guys have any question, please let me know. We're going to open up the Q&A session for 10 minutes. So now the floor's back to you guys. By the way, if you don't have any question, then no worries. We're going to take a picture together. I think the young entrepreneurs, Brunei is going to take the pictures. So let's focus on the Q&A first. If there is no Q&A, we'll move to the picture session directly. So yes, ask me any question regarding content marketing or platforms, or even you can ask me about digital marketing as well. No worries. I'm very open to talk about anything. If we're not getting any question within 2 minutes, then probably we can just directly proceed for the Q&A. Sarah asked a very good question. How does humor do in marketing? When you put humor, it actually works pretty well. So there's a company in Australia, I forget the name. Most of the campaign they drive based on the humor, and there's a platform. I'm pretty sure you guys heard about it. SGAG and MGAG. The reason SGAG and MGAG become more popular as a social media pages because of they have the natural humor sense and they have utilized it. So if you can implement humor in your content, that's humor also falls under entertainment, then that would be great, Sarah. That would be a great experience for your audience. Muhammad Adam, do you use content calendar? How far ahead should we plan ahead? Okay, Adam, there's three types of content we face. Definitely, we use a content calendar, and for the content calendar, I use a platform called Social Pilot. I'm not sure did you guys used it or not. I used to use Hootsuite, but I find Social Pilot is pretty less expensive and it is as good as Hootsuite. So what happened usually for what kind of content we make the content plan? I'm letting you know. International days, and if there's a special announcement we have, and then the second thing, every month we have a theme that okay, in this month our communication will be focused more on recruitment or more on Australian property, more on Canadian property. Then we actually make 8 or 10 content and schedule it. There's some videos, there's some article, and there's some captions, but the scheduled content is only 40%. Rest of the 60% actually we create on a weekly basis. So say for this week we discuss and then we create work on it. So the weekly basis we do rest of the 40%. So 40, 40, 80%. Rest of the 20% we actually do ad hoc basis. So we decided okay, we're going to do something and we just do it within 2 to 3 days. So, as a company, we are very agile. We are a very fast-paced company. We don't work like very planned way. Yes, we have something on a plan, but at the same time, we actually work in a very versatile way. As we have offices in 21 countries, if there's any message we got in Saturday, we actually reply. It's not like we work the whole Saturday. It's like over 5-10 minutes interruption. But a lot of companies don't like the interruption, but I think we take it very positively. To me, I work in this industry to be the best. My ambition is very similar. And if you want to be the best, you should act like best. And you should not see the clock, should not see the date. You just need to see the importance and you need to see do you have the interest or not. If you have the interest, like as I told you, digital marketing is my interest. I'm just on it. Even if your birthday, if you invite me to talk about it, I can do that. I can do that. So yeah, so that's the way we will structure the content and we use Social Pilot for that. Yeah. If I ask you, but what do you think if we did a content marketing in Facebook? I mean, nowadays people tend to use famous platforms such as TikTok. What do you think if did a content? Hadia, one thing you need to understand. Yes, TikTok is becoming more popular. People are in Instagram, but every platform have their own beauty. So you guys haven't done my digital marketing class, but if you have done my digital marketing class, if anyone have done, I focus on the ecosystem. As a marketer, as a head of a digital marketer, I think as a marketer, you should be in everywhere, right? So say if I ask you a question, Hadia, when you want to buy a product, you see the advertisement in Instagram, and if you get interested, where do you search that product? Or what is your research methodology? May I know from, or like anyone, not only Hadia, you guys can tell me, you want to buy a product which is quite expensive, and then you see the advertisement in Instagram, and then what are the next things you guys are doing before you buy that product? Look at the reviews. Where do you look at the reviews? Which are the places? Safa? Google, okay. Exactly. So what happened once we like a product, we see the Google reviews, we see YouTube, we try to take a look into the Facebook as well. So you imagine If you run an advertisement of a product and then someone saw that, say for someone run an advertisement of a product and you saw that, and if you didn't find any information in Google, YouTube, or any other social media platform, what will be your reaction? What will be your reaction if you don't find the information in, no information in Google, Facebook, or Google Ads, or YouTube? What will be your reaction? What will be your standing for buying that product? Probably you're not going to buy that. Exactly. So as a marketer, how, when you're going to expect that, okay, I only run Instagram advertisement and I want the conversion from there, then you are expecting something what you are not expecting. As a consumer, what you're not expecting, but when you're a marketer, you're expecting your audience to do that. So it is absolutely making no sense. To me, I create a ecosystem model, and that ecosystem, I think, if you're a business, you definitely should be in Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Google, article, and also TikTok/Twitter. And now you can ask me, no, it is very tough to be in everywhere. But the reality is this is what is happening. When even, if I want to meet a person, say for I want to meet Safwan tomorrow, right? And I will search Safwan in every places before I meet him. And the reason I'm going to search in every place is not because I want to stalk him, because when I'm going to meet with him, I want to make this conversation more effective. So if I'm searching about a human in different places, so when I'm looking for the product, why I'm not going to look for in every place? So as a marketer, you have to be in everywhere. It can be, the importance can be high and low, but you should be in everywhere. Yes, you cannot build it within a day, within a month, but I think you should set a vision that after 1 month or 6 months or 1 year, I'd like to build a proper ecosystem for my marketing. And when I'm going to distribute my content, probably my majority content will be in these three platforms, and then my minority content will be in here. My video content will be in here. My shorter video content will be here. My entertaining content will be in here. So that's the job of a digital marketer. So the problem is people expect, oh, I'm going to run Instagram advertisement. Few signups I got, I'm very happy. But that's not the way you should go. So I think I have answered Hadia. So you should be in everywhere, not only TikTok. Yes, TikTok is going up, but TikTok cannot take away the beauty of Instagram, Google, or YouTube. Zuin, how do you do content marketing for business without the product, but still want to exposure? Zuin, I think I give an example of like digital marketing course. It's not a product, it's a service, right? And I give you the example, like if I'm selling digital marketing course in Brunei, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come up with some article by doing the keyword research. And then I'm going to make some videos. The videos about the product, the videos about the reviews from the consumers, because I told you, I have already done few courses in Brunei. And a few of the students having a very great experience with me. So if I call them, they would love to be part of that video, right? And then I'm going to run the advertisement. So when people will search me after seeing the advertisement, they're going to find me. And that's the way I'm going to do. Hadwan, when is the best time to post a content? It really depends on your page, your business, and your country. Lokman, do you agree Instagram is dying because people spend time more on TikTok? No, I don't agree with it. Lokman, people are using everything. TikTok is having a certain target market, and Instagram having their own target market. So you need to have a bridge. So your product can be seen in here, can be in here. So, when you go to airport, you see, I still remember there's a Burger King in the airport, right? But there was no coffee shop in airport when I go there. There's no dedicated coffee bean I didn't find. But that doesn't make Coffee Bean as a low performing brand. It's just they're not there. I'm not sure why they're not there, but I think they should be there. So I think you cannot say that Instagram is dying. I'm telling you, in Brunei, Instagram is going to rule for another 3 years, because the impact I see even last year, I'm telling you, at least another 3 years, it's going to be on the top before even TikTok come and give some competition. Yes, people are moving to the TikTok, but remember the TikTok age is still between 15 to 20, 28. But the Instagram user is more like 25 to 40, and they have the more buying powers. Sarah, are you afraid some contents might be misinterpreted? Sarah, it can happen. But I love to create content and I love to get the feedback. If yes, if any content people are misinterpreted, I learned the lesson. And next time I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's see. Around how many hashtags would be sufficient? It's a very debatable question. You can use maximum 30 hashtags, and I suggest you to use 30 hashtags. 10 hashtag when you write the caption, 10 hashtag in your first comment, you write it, and then another 10 hashtag when you're going to reply people, you should hashtag relevantly into your comments as well. Is there such thing as posting too much content? Yes, some people think it's too much content, but I think if you're posting one content in a day is not too much content. Even making 3 content for a business in a day is actually quite fine. So I'm not sure how you define posting too much content, but if you're doing for personal branding, probably 2 contents in a week or 1 content in a week is good enough. Alia, how do you know your audiences? Any particular way to know your audiences? Yes, Alia, usually you'll get to know your audiences when you're going to run the advertisement. So usually when I run the advertisement, I focus on ad sets. I focus on creating different ad sets based on different targeting. And after running the ads for like 2-3 months, I can identify my audiences. But that's a different discussion and different things to explain. That's under Facebook marketing and Instagram advertisement marketing. All right, so guys, I think there's a lot of questions I've answered. Now we're going to open for taking a picture. So it would be really nice if you all can open your camera, and if you can take a picture together. So guys, please, let's open your camera and let's take a picture together. It's good to see all the bright faces, nice faces. And also it's good to see some of you look very serious. Don't get too serious. We're just discussing about some light stuff. Great. So how many of we have taken out? YSB, right? If I'm YEB. YEB. I think you are going to take the picture, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. So let us know when we have to take the pose.
So is everybody okay on? Sudah?
Okay, I think we all are ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Let me take another one.
Let's do some crazy stuff. Do some crazy pose.
1, 2, 3.
Great. I like the pose of Safwan. It's very unique. Okay. So thanks a lot, guys. I really enjoyed the session. And, anytime if I got the opportunity to help you guys, I'd love to do that. You can connect with me any social media you want and drop me the question, and I'll see how can I help you guys. So till we meet again, please take care of yourself. And I believe see you guys soon, and stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day.